Oh, goodness. You know I'm going to keep hitting y'all with this business credit. It's just so much information. It's just a lot of information, y'all. And I don't know a better way to put it out. I'm not going to drink on camera. I have water anyway. But anyway, I don't know a better way to put the information out, but doing it this way. So what I'm going to do for business credit this time, my thing is going to be, for business credit, go ahead and put your questions down there. If you have questions about it, I'm going to answer a few. What I'm not going to do is confuse people, because some people ask some questions that's going to try to take people to a place where they don't need to be. And you're going to set yourself up for failure. And I just want to I want everybody to win. I truly want everybody to win. So this is business credit. Business credit is getting funded via your employment identification number, but you can be funded with business credit through your Social Security number and your credit score. So it's totally up to you. You don't need to get funded through your EIN. You don't need it, but if it's out there, do you want to get funded via your EIN, or do you want to get funded via your Social Security number? So what's happening right now, I still see a lot of people going through it, and that's good. They're doing the first steps in the business credit side. They're doing the first steps, which is great. Some people are jumping ahead. And, I can't knock nobody for jumping ahead if that's what they want to do. But they're doing things out of order. And I'm not that guy. I told people, I put up videos and I tell them you can't jump way over here when you haven't started working on this stuff over here first. So, people are going to do what they want to do. Everybody grown. I'm not mad at you. It's just information to me. And I put it out there in so many different forms so people can have a better understanding. And you just go for it, really. So anybody have any questions? Business credit. Put your information out there. I'll see what I can do. Some people think they already have business credit, which is good. But the breakdown is real. When you break down somebody's company and you find out that they don't really have it, but they think they have it, and now it's like shocking. It's not really that it's shocking. It's just that you just don't have it, and it's okay. But you can fix it. I don't want anybody to say, well, I'm going to do away with this business because I want to start all over. If you're still going to use that business, you still can have it. You still can get funded by that business. But it's just like personal credit. You got to go through and fix your business credit profile just like you do your personal credit. So it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. It just takes time, y'all. It's no joke. It's no joke. Any questions? I got to move it over here. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm just going to answer a few questions and go about my merry way. So this thing called business credit, for me, it's more of getting money. If you're a startup, if you have bad credit, you can get funded. If you don't have no money coming through your business, you can get funded. And the way they fund is via your credit cards. You can get funded by loans, or you can get funded by, for the credit cards, you can take the cash out, or you can do the line of credit. So it's totally up to that company that you're working with to get funded. There's tiers. Some people call it tiers. And some people call it levels. It's levels to this thing. You have to do it in steps. You can't just go all out and people trying to figure it out. It's levels to it. Different ways to have different business address other than your home. Saw a few different ways to go about it. Yes, there are different ways. It could be a virtual business address. You just can't use your home. But this is the thing, Steve. You can use your home. This is what I'm giving out. So you know how we have different ways to make a pie. You may not use this ingredient, but I do. So what I'm giving out There's thousands of lenders. So if you use a home address, all you did was knock out these many lenders. So now you have these that may fund you depending on your business. So what I'm doing is I'm saying don't use a home address because I want you to have this many lenders. I want you to have the maximum amount of lenders possible. So what I'm giving is some people can come back and say, well, I got funded, even though I had a home address. That's a true statement because there's thousands of lenders. But what I'm saying is you're going to limit the lenders that want to fund to you because you have a home address. You're going to limit the people that want to fund to you because you have a home phone. And I will tell you a good majority of them, once you put a home phone on there, you're going to go down to little to no people looking at your company. So I'm giving the best case scenario to get funded. The end goal is to get funded. Once you get funded, you can get more and get more and get more, but you must get funded first. So put yourself in the best scenario to get funded. First tier funding, the three that I choose, you have Reliable, you have Granger, you have Uline, you have it's so many companies for real. If you typed in Net 30, Net 60, Net 90, you type that in, type in net accounts, those people will come up. But before you do that, Miss Lauren, before you do that, I will have to go all the way to the left before you go out and get anybody. I'm going to ask you the question, have you set your company up right? Because if you haven't set it up right, you still can get those companies. Now, let's do this. Let's say you went out and got you have a vendor or the first tier. You went out and got the first tier and they have your phone number, but you didn't set your phone number up the right way. So now they have your phone number and it's on their systems. If the lender's system is checking their systems and they find you have a different phone number, it doesn't match. I'm telling you, they don't want to fund us. They do not want to. I wouldn't want to fund y'all. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't want to fund nobody who's not giving me a personal guarantee. So I'm going to look for every little bitty thing that I can to disqualify you so I can ask for a personal guarantee. That's what I want. I want you to give me a social security number because I want to be able to hold you accountable. So if you're not set up right and they come back and their computer finds it, you're just kicking yourself out. All you did is limit the amount of lenders that's going to fund to you because you keep getting denied. And if all of them denying you, now it's like, okay, well, what do? I have to start over because they have all your information. Well, the computer is going to identify your company based on your EIN and everything else. Your criteria is already stored in the system. They already denied you once. What are they going to look at you or whatever? Probably not. Because this is how it happens. Lenders have thousands of people asking for funds. The computer comes back and tell them, well, these are the different companies right here that have went through our system that we didn't verify as being flagged. And so we'll give you these specific lenders. And so now a person may have to go in there and start looking at your business, seeing what you have in your business. So I see people telling people to get shelf accounts, shelf corporations, and some of y'all don't even know what that is, and I probably shouldn't even bring it up. But all it is a paper company that's sitting on the shelf, and they bring it off and sell it to other people. Now you take over the name for that. Can you get funded if you have a shelf corporation? Yes. Can you get funded if you have a trade line? Yes. But what lenders will do, some of them, they will look through and figure out that your shelf corporation was so far it was generated so far back that you're going to limit the amount of lenders that want to look at you because they can see, the name change of the lenders or the name change of the shelf corporation or the name change of the trade line. So I see people telling people, get a trade line. It'll bump your score up and all that. You can get it. This is what I would do. I would have 2 or 3 different companies. One company, make sure that you just keep that one clean. Don't get any trade lines. Don't try to boost up anything. Keep it clean. And then go through the EIN with that one. Now, if you want to get a trade line for your other LLC or whatever entity you have, do that if that's what you want to do. But at least one of them, just make it clean so you don't have to worry about limiting the amount of lenders that want to lend to you based on your criteria and what you have in your business. They're going to look in your business. They've seen it all. It's not like you're not about to get over on the lender. I mean, that's what they do. They're not trying to fund you. So anybody have any questions? Business credit. I have a business phone line, DUNS number, EIN, LLC, pro license, etc. I get it. I get it. Do you have, Miss Lauren, let me ask you a few questions. What's your Paydex score? What's your Paydex score right now? Miss Lauren, what's your Paydex score? Type it in. Let's see where you at right now. Where you located. Let's figure it out. Hey, Miss Nika, Miss Warnisha, Quolisha, Miss Lizette, Steve, Sam, Sharon, Miss McLean, Stacy, Sheila, Yolanda. Paydex, no Paydex score. Do you have a Paydex score? Mr. Oh, you haven't checked it. Okay. Well, do you have any vendors right now? Ernestine, Tanya, hey, how y'all doing? Oh, Miss Nika, it goes deeper than this. In the class that I host, it's more direct. I don't want to take everybody into the weeds, but I'm gonna take y'all into the weeds so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. So Johnson, have you checked? You haven't checked your Paydex score, but the question I'm asking is, do you have any vendors? Miss Nika, the class is actually step by step. Okay, I get it. Now, one thing you have to know is where your vendors report to and how often they report. And and not to say you have it right now, but you can actually look online and find it. So you have to find out where your vendors report, how often they report, and who they report to, because who they report to matters. So you have 3 companies, the main companies, Experian, Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet. Then you have more that's under there, but a lot of lenders don't look at all the other different companies that do reporting on us. So you need at least 3 to start, and then you have to look at what they reported you as. What Paydex score did they give you? Because I don't know, where Vista reports. I know Quill reports to DMB every 30 days. But there's so many vendors out there. There's just a lot of doggone vendors. So those are the things. But the other thing I would ask is, you looking at how you have your business set up with the state, with the IRS as well. Do you have a building? Johnson, you have a building? Or where do you have your business address located? Tanya, you have 1 vendor. Okay, you're going to need more vendors. But Tanya, I would still ask you, how is your business set up before you start getting all those vendors? Do you have a business phone line, a business address? These are the first thing I'm going to tell you out the gate, the lender is going to look at your business name. They can disqualify you for your name. That's just what it is. So you have 1 vendor. Johnson, do you have a business, a phone number? You have a business address. I got that part. Are you set up with 411? It's little bitty things that knock us out the box so we don't get funded. I'm just waiting on the questions to come in, y'all. If y'all have questions, go ahead. I'll just answer as I see them and jump from one to the next. Real quick, like. Oh, my cord fell. You have a military base address. Okay. If it's a building, it's a building. Not set up with 411. Okay. All that's imperative information before you can get set up. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, we're going to have 10 vendors. We're going to have 10 vendors to actually get us actually set up. And vendors report different times. You have to spend whatever you have to spend for that particular vendor. Well, Lauren, we need to talk. Because it's not just getting set up the right way. I'm only telling y'all because I've got denied. It took me a year of studying this stuff. Because there's so much information all spread out all over the place to where it's just, and people giving half of the story in some places. I messed up this. I'm watching this lady on YouTube, and I'm watching this lady on YouTube. She said, how to do it like this. I did what she did. I called up, I got on Visa, and they turned me down. And I was like, I don't know why they turned me down. Then I start going through more stuff, and I was like, she didn't tell me all this. She just told me a few things. And next thing you know, I'm already talking to Visa. Now they denied me, so I got a red flag with Visa on my account. So I'm just like, man, Anyway, is that the same? Yep. Nonprofits have to be set up the same way. The best thing you can do, and this is what we're not learning in any establishment, seems like, because 90% of the people, well, I haven't met anybody yet that has business credit. I'm going to just tell y'all that. So I haven't met everybody, but I haven't met anybody yet who has it, because we're not being taught how to set up businesses correctly. And you can set up a business the way you want to set it up. But I would say if we're going to set it up, let's set it up so we can get the money for the EIN. We can get funded that way. So if you set it up the way we're setting up businesses right now, people just going to get vendors and everything like that, you still can get funded by a lender. I'm not saying you can't. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get funded via only your employment identification number. So if you set it up the right way via your employment identification number, you can get funded all types of ways. That's just the best way I see, and leave your credit out of the equation. We all put all of us going to banks and stuff like that. And that's just what it is. So even for the nonprofit, even for getting government grants, you set it up the right way, and you can just go through the process of, getting your nonprofit, getting funded for your nonprofit. You can get the grants and everything like that, just setting it up just the right way. And we need to alleviate using our credit scores and stuff like that. Because most businesses failing anyway, and they failing because they don't have enough money. And if they had enough money, they'd be in business. It's crazy. So you're getting less money from a bank than you would getting funded via your EIN, because they give you 10 to 20 to 30 to 50 times more than a bank will. There is funding for initial startups. If you have a company that just started, it doesn't matter. They're not even looking at how much money you're bringing into your business. They're not looking at your credit score. You can get funded by being a startup company. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. It's out there for the taking. And people trying to do all these shortcuts and stuff. I'm not saying it can't work. I'm just saying, if you have more than one LLC or entity, why don't you set one entity up the right way? And I say the right way is getting funded so you're not personally responsible, given a personal guarantee, and then set the other ones up the way you want to set them up. That's my thoughts. And people say, do you need business credit? No, you don't need it. People coming at me. This is the thing, y'all. Let me give y'all this. So anybody who sees this from here on forward, y'all know who I am. I'm going to try to be politically correct. Now, this is what I see and this is what I hear. If you're going to come to me and tell me it's not going to work, I'd rather you not even talk to me. Why are you telling me that it's not going to work? And I will in turn tell you, then don't do it. If it's not going to work, don't do it. Don't ask me questions about it if you say it's not going to work. Just, go about your day. Because I'm getting a little bit of that, and I'm putting it out on Front Street for everybody. Just don't do it. And it's okay. If your lawyer tells you don't do it, don't do it. It's that simple. I want you to research Walmart's, though, and see how much money they make from their business credit. That's all I'm asking. If they're doing it, we can do it too. It's just that a lot of people are steering people the wrong way, giving them wrong information, telling them that it don't work, and that was back in the day. If you want to listen to them, look at their lifestyle. And if you want to live their lifestyle, follow them. That's all I'm saying. If you don't think it's going to work, don't do it. It's okay. Don't come at me telling me how much money you have. I don't need business credit because I'm making all this money. Then don't do it. It's okay. It's not that serious, family. This is just information that I give. I give it out, and this is just one of the mediums I use to give out information. It's not that serious. People going crazy over this. Like, wow, are we really going through this? Like, really? It's that serious? Anybody have any questions? This is not going to be a long video. Every time I say that, it's not, whatever. Anybody? I'm going to do an interview with people that's going through the business credit as well. I'm going to put them up. And y'all can hear from somebody else other than me. Because I guess people thinking, it's, I don't know. So this is about business credit, y'all. This is about getting funded via your employment identification number. If you don't need any money, if you don't need any funding, don't get business credit. Simple. So any more questions? I'm going to get one more minute. Well, Miss Yvette, I am not a legal person. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a CPA. I can't provide you any type of advice on what entity you should get. I can't provide you any type of legal information because that's not what I do. But what I can tell you from an informational purposes, I would actually look at what business you have and see where you need to start. Personally, I would not be a sole proprietor, and those who are being told to be sole proprietor, I would stop working with that person who is supposed to be of sound mind and everything, because as a sole proprietor, you're telling the world that you're going to be solely responsible for anything that happens in this business. As an LLC, you kind of limit the, your not putting yourself out there to a certain extent. There's a certain extent because I'm not an LLC expert. I know how to create an LLC. I don't need a lawyer to create an LLC. I know how to do it. I've done it many a times. That's just what I do. But I do have a CPA that does what I need done. I don't try to do the CPA's job. I do have a lawyer that do the things that I need them to do. So I stay in my lane and do my part. That's all I do. And y'all need to do the same thing. Y'all need to get the professional people that do this stuff and let them do what they do. So there you go. Hope that answers your question. So a new business LLC, a great option. I like LLCs, but it depends on your company and what you're planning to do and things like that. I'm going to do a structure video just like this, and it's going to be PowerPoint though. And I'm going to show you different structures because there's so many different ways to do this, from the S Corp, the C Corp, the LLC, the sole proprietor. I'm going to put all that up there and I'm going to break down different things, and it's just going to be information. And I know we're going to have some people that be like, you can't do that. That's not supposed to. I get that. It is what it is. I know some people who has 46 LLCs, and I know some people who have 5. I know some people who have 1. So from, Warren Buffett says, whatever you need to do to protect yourself, do that. And seek legal counsel. Stop playing. Seek legal counsel. Assisted living, daycares, hotels, veteran homes. What are you asking, Miss Nika? Non-profit and business LLC start the same way. Yep, everything starts the same way. You better believe it. Uh-oh, I'm going to bring on... I see the Davises out there. You better believe it. Recommend opening what's hot. I don't know what that means, but sure. What businesses do I recommend? Time out. The thing is, it's not about what I'm recommended. It's more about what you're passionate about and what your business is. So I don't like to give, I don't know what you're passionate about. Whatever that is, start there. Because I can't tell you, well, I think you should do this. Negative. I want you to be hungry about that's the only reason we're not getting ahead. We're not hungry in what we're doing. Some people are not passionate about what they do. Be passionate, and then, you'll find your niche or whatever you want to find. A mogul. Stop playing. Woo! Anybody up for tennis? What's going on? Any more questions? People calling me. There's nothing wrong with being good at everything, but I will guarantee you there's somebody better that you can learn from. So it's good to be good at everything. I bet you can't beat me in hopscotch though, or jumping jacks. What about that? Get these push-ups. What about that? I'll double dutch too. I don't care. I'm a compete. We can play jacks. We can throw them. Stop playing. What you want to do? Okay. Any more questions, y'all? A catering taco stand. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Look for the need in your part of town and see if there's a need. Give out some tacos. See if somebody like your stuff. Make sure they like it. I like the stand because it's easy access. I like mobile type units. That's always good. I still got it. Please believe that. Hold on. That jumper's sick. Woo! I haven't lost yet. What is this? I haven't lost yet in 2017. Stop playing. I don't plan to either. I don't plan to lose. Anybody else? Questions, concerns? This is business credit. That's all it is. Look at Red. Red, I give you props on that one. I'm going live almost every day. Every day. It depends on how I feel though. And it depends on the topic. Because I'm going to do another topic on just literally how to start a business. Just from what I'm doing, I'm going to show people how to use what you already have. Don't go spend any money. Don't go spend any money, but use what you have to create a stream of income. Go vote tomorrow. Everybody go vote. You better believe it. I'll be there early in the morning to go vote. Without a doubt. I'm probably going to do a go vote campaign after this one, Mr. Berry. I'm going to have you on as well. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about going to go vote. So anybody else got any questions? Yes, I do personally mentor. I have a few people that's, are they on right now? I have a few people working. Inbox me. We can discuss, see what you want, what you need, what you're looking for. It's all about what you need. But if I've done it, I can give it to you. If I haven't done it, I can find somebody who has done it and then you work with them. Because it's all about working with the person who's done what you're working on to do. That's the goal. That's how we win. I only work with those who can get me there. Shameless plug. Real estate is my first love, y'all. That's my baby. I'm telling you, it will change your world if you let it. Real estate will change your world if you let it. There's always going to be real estate. Real estate market will crash, just to let everybody know. But we will always live in homes. So the real estate market will always be relevant. I don't even sell my book, though. I be trying to get people not to buy it. Only because I would rather teach them than them learn from a book. That's just me. Because I know what I know. I can only go for what I know. Anybody looking for a house? I have a house that I'm going to be working to put someone in that's going to create about $900 to $1,000 of passive residual income. If anybody's in that arena that would like $900 to $1,000, and I know this is uncommon, and for you real estate experts out there, don't believe me, try me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I can show you better than I can tell you. 900 to 1,000 passive residual income on a monthly basis. Not many people getting that. Not many people doing that. Not many people can get down like that. No, you get it by the different universities because you rent out rooms. But that's what, I love the houses by the universities. Most people make, 200, 300 passive residual income from renting houses and stuff like that. But when you start getting to $5,000 to $7,000 to $8,000 to $1,000, you doing some stuff then. $1,000. Now imagine you do 5 houses and you make $1,000 from each. That's somebody's check right there. That's $5,000 monthly passive residual income. Ain't nobody say quit your job yet. Ain't nobody say quit your job yet. I work from home. This is not a game. All you have to do is find different streams that's going to bring you income. But when you get it, you keep going. You don't stop. So you bring that income in and then you do it again and then you do it over here, then you do it over here. I don't care if you just got 3,000 passive. You take the 3,000 and you start paying down bills, right? So now the car's paid off, right? Now the truck's paid off, right? Now the undergrad degree is paid off, right? Now the MBA is paid off, right? And then you start paying down other bills. Now that credit card is gone, right? Now that credit card is gone, right? That one's gone. That one's gone. So now you still have your job. For those who want to leave their job, you still have your job. You're still working. You still have that passive residual income coming in. Now you don't have those bills out there. So that becomes new money. You still have $3,000 a month coming in, just $3,000. You still have your job. $3,000 coming in with no bills. How does that look? Does that change your dynamic on your whole outlook on everything? What do you do with the money now? You invest. You invest. I don't care if you invest in the stock market at 8.9%, the total stock market, as Warren Buffett talks about in the book, Money by Tony Robbins. And the other guys in there are billionaires, with a B, billionaires. And they're telling us how to invest in the stock market. And you don't have everybody else telling you what to do. But let's follow the people that's already made billions. And they say invest in the S&P 500, the total stock market. I know some people are not going to like that. And that's what it is. But when you become a billionaire, then I'll listen. But until then, I'm listening to those guys who doing it that big. So they say invest in the S&P 500, the total stock market. And you can make, for the last 25, 30 years, it's made over like 9% return on your money if that's what you want to do. Or you find people that's investing in real estate that's making above 15, 20, 30% return on your investment within a year. A lot of people not doing that. Most people money then tied up in the 401k, and I get it, at what, 8.9%. But after fees, it may go down to 5.5. Those of you who have not looked, check your prospectus. Talk to the people who are controlling your 401k. I just know what I know. So you take that money and you invest it, even if you have to slide it over to a self-directed IRA, because that's one of the best tax vehicles we have out there that's going to protect our money. You know, you don't get taxed on it. Self-directed IRA. You only 59.5 though. You can't take the money out to 59.5, so you can do deals inside your IRA, outside your IRA. And I can show you the screen. I can show you the money of how people are losing investing outside of their IRA. I'm just telling you what I know. How people are losing by not having a business. I'm just telling you what I know. How people are losing because you don't have an S corporation to where you're paying yourself a wage. You can have an S corporation set up and you can pay yourself you can get a W-2 from yourself. Let me give y'all this quick little tidbit right here. Let's say you make $100,000, and I know less than 97% of America make less than 6 figures. But anyway, I'm gonna throw that figure out there anyway. You make $100,000. So you pay yourself a wage of, let's say 30,000. That's what you want to pay yourself. 30,000 for the year. And that's not really high. That's truly not high. And so your expenses are 50,000. So 50 plus 30, That's 80,000 right there. So as a business owner, what you can do, the IRS they see all our money, and this is what, you need to speak to your CPA on, because that's not what I am. So you speak to your CPA to make sure you get the right information, because I'm not giving you any type of legal advice. I'm just giving you information of what I know, of what I've done and what I've seen. How about that? Y'all like that? So you get $100,000, you have 50,000 on your expenses. Now you have 30,000 that you did because you have an S corporation. You have 30,000 that you paid to yourself in some type of, well, you can give it to yourself in a W-2, but now you have 80,000 right there, but you made 100. So now the IRS sees 20,000. So as a business owner, you write off your expenses and, well, not you, have your CPA do it. Your CPA writes off your expenses, and then you let your CPA tell you what you're supposed to get back, because it's not for you to do. There's too many tax laws out there. Don't kill yourself. People be killing themselves trying to do their taxes. I used to do that though. I was that guy. And then when you start getting more property and adding on more businesses, LLCs, it's just confusing. I'm done. I'm not that guy. I will not do my taxes. I cannot. I refuse to go through all the nonsense. I'm not using, and I'm not gonna turn on any companies out there that you can just go online and hit a few buttons. I'm calling bull crap on that one. I'm calling bull crap on that one. I have a few, Miss Perry, I'll send them to you, that are qualified CPAs that do the thing. And I'm talking do the thing. They go to the classes and they understand taxes. And that's all you need. You need somebody that's a tax strategist. Tax strategist. Those online programs, I'm not going to name no names, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're losing. You're losing. You are losing. And that's all I'm going to say. Do it how y'all want to do it. So I just gave y'all information that's like, oh my goodness. That's like, that information, people be paying money for this stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? I go to these seminars and people pay for this. For real. That's what they be doing. Like running back to the back table, paying $50,000. $20,000, like stroking checks. Inbox me if you want the CPA information. I have CPA. I have a 1, 2, 3. I probably have about 3 or 4. That's just monsters. That's what they do. They do taxes. That's what they do. Oh yeah, I know Jay. He be doing doing it on the sidewalk. He call himself Mr. Real Estate, but hey, I go up against Jay too. It don't make me a bit of difference. But I love what he's doing. He's educating the community. And that's what we need to do. We need to educate to the community. If we have the information, put it out there so everybody can get it. Shoot, I'll take his class and everybody else's class. I don't care. I go get information. And I take what I need. And if I don't need that part, I leave the rest. That's all. That's all it is. Without a doubt, Mr. Berry. Without a doubt. I got that. You better believe it. Anybody have any questions, y'all? Oh, I go to all these doggone seminars. I'm just like this. I'm writing and then I'm doing. And I'm making sure that what I put out works. When I put it out, I've already researched it. I've already done it. I don't have any, knowledge is potential power until we use it. If I kept it to myself, it's not really knowledge. That's just on me. That's just how I view it. So when we apply this knowledge, that's when we get powerful. Powerful. That's how I work. I want a Klondike. Anybody got some Klondikes? My goodness. I don't know. It just hit me like, no, I got one in the freezer. I'm getting it right after this. Stop playing. You better believe it. But anyway, anybody got any more questions? You said we trying to type. Okay, go ahead. Type it in. Passive income. Stop playing. Hey, hit me up. I have tomorrow. I'm getting on the phone because it's going under contract. That's a no-brainer. It's going under contract. Period. When you get something by a university, though, in the real estate world, you might have a day, and you have to move on it because I lost one that was a 5-bedroom. Imagine this, 5-bedroom at $500 a piece right down from the university, $2,500 coming in an area where the mortgages are $1,200 a month? $2,500? The guys, it wasn't even my deal though. So I can't really say I lost it. I didn't have it, but they told me about it. And I was like, when do you have it under contract? And they was trying to get it under contract. I said, well, what are y'all doing? Come on, man. You're supposed to walk up to the owner and like, what do you need from me? I drove out there like, hey, I need, because when that happens, I drop what I need to do. And I go to the source and let's figure it out. But, you know, somebody else got in there and I said, man, you offered the wrong price. And it's all numbers in real estate. If he'd offered, I'm offering what they want to a certain extent, but I'm doing it creatively. We're going to get down to what they need. It's all about the person selling the home. What do you need? I'm here to solve a problem. I am a problem solver in real estate and I make decisions. That's it. Everybody else out there scrambling, you know, I don't have time for that. Where is it located? We're going to talk. Inbox me. I have information. Let me tell you, the best thing about real estate is all about having it under contract. And I'm, some people working some weeds right now for me. So it'll be done in a minute. I'm not worried about that. And if you serious, I'm serious, and we're going to make some moves. And the thing is, see, a lot of people losing because a lot of people want to only invest in their backyard. You're limiting your options on investing. So for me, I'm down in the Dallas area. If I'm down there making a profit, make the profit, you bring it back to your backyard, but go where the profit is. I don't care if it's in California, Arizona, it doesn't matter to me. Is there a profit? What do the numbers look like? Oh, y'all, let me show y'all this. If y'all can see it. It's like one of the hottest pens out. Y'all better get one. This don't even run out of ink, yo. And these are free. Like free. They don't even run out of ink. Stop playing. I got y'all. I'm here for y'all. No, inbox me. Because I'm definitely going to make some moves on that one. I have another one in another area. I get a lot of deals, y'all. And what I'm doing with this business credit, ultimately, just so y'all know, my goal is to do it to where everybody gets funded via business credit for your businesses. Now, if you have some money left over, say $10,000, now, hey, Barry, I got to keep moving. But hold on, it's not a plug if it's free now. This is free. So it's not a plug. So what I'm doing is you get $10,000 via your employment identification number. And now we all come together as a group because we all family. We all family in here. So we all come together and we use our money to go get apartments. We go get assisted living facilities. We go get hotels. I just got a hotel on the books. I'm telling y'all, 2.1 million. 2.1 million. And a guy want to do owner financing. I don't have the numbers yet. I'm waiting on numbers. I need him to tell me what he wants for his hotel. What he's willing to, when you hear owner financing, do like I do when I hear something by a university, get up and find out. But so I'm trying to figure this one out and I want the information on that one. So I need the information. Once I get the information, owner financing only means that the owner is willing to take payments for their house in a sense, for, lack of better wording, what have you. But they may take $100,000 down and you pay them off in 10 years or 5 years or 3 years. It's whatever you negotiate with the decision maker. And you have to find out what they need. Hey, sir, well, what do you need? What are you looking for? Because when I get in there, I'm gonna be singing a song and dance. Like, what do you need? So the goal is to get your foot in the door. That's all. Then become an owner in a hotel. And then I got another hotel that just came. I posted it on Facebook. 120 million. I don't care about the numbers, y'all. Forget the numbers. It's do you want it and how do you acquire it? I don't care about 120 million. It's not coming from this guy. You can best believe that. The only thing to do, get your foot in the door. I don't care if you get a condo. I don't care if you get part ownership of a hotel. You're a hotel owner. Oh, well. Now you have leeway with the banks. And I'm telling you, this is what I do know. Now, this is what I do. So, and I'm giving out a few secrets to y'all. I hope y'all can deal with it. So I'm a syndicator. And in the real estate world, big world of real estate, when you syndicating deals, you syndicating multi-million-dollar deals. And all you're doing is you're becoming the go-to person because you have people with deals that need people with money. And you have people with money that want people with deals. And you slide in the middle. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, you slide in the middle. And that's what you do. You slide in the middle and you syndicate the deal. Now, let me give y'all to this one. So out of a deal of 120 million, do you think, I'm just going to throw it out there, do you think they're going to miss 3 million? What y'all think? Is anybody going to cry over 3 million? Y'all let me know. Talk to me. Ain't nobody missing no 3 million. The deal is not about 3 million, family. I will promise you that. It's once you get over a certain level, 3 million is not even in the agenda. Nobody's missing 3 million from a $120 million deal. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Now, imagine if it's just $1 million. Are they going to miss $1 million from a $120 million deal? Are you serious? So, and this is the thing now. The person that's receiving the money, even though they want 120 million, it's not coming from me, but I'm telling y'all right now, I ain't scared. I'm never scared. I'm putting this deal out there. Let me see, probably tomorrow. Hey, no, I have to do a little bit of due diligence, make sure, everything needs to be, because when I give it to the people that I know, when they close a deal, that's how you get paid. So this is the thing. For a $120 million deal that you put no money into and you syndicated the deal, you got in the middle of the money, you got in the middle of the deal, and you syndicated the deal, you can make 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, because you haven't negotiated the price. And I'm going to tell y'all what I know. I'm going to give y'all this one. I'm giving y'all some secrets, y'all. This is turning into real estate. Y'all get me hype over this real estate. Stop playing. But anyway, no. So check this out. So anytime you're in a deal and you have a deal, stop thinking about how much money the deal is. It's not about that. It's about running the numbers first. Make sure the numbers add up. If the numbers add up and it's a deal there, an investor, they're going to take a look at it. And every investor wants to keep going down. But if it's a sweet deal, like beachfront property or something like that, a lot of people are going to take a second and third and fourth look. It's all about closing the deal. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew. Just get a little bit. You don't need all that. What if they only gave you $500,000 for a $120 million deal? Are you going to be mad? For money that you didn't do anything for all you did was pass the ball to somebody else, and now they close the deal and they paying you $500,000? Are you mad? Really? Over a deal? So there's no shortage of deals. There's no shortage. There's a shortage of people that want to get into a deal. There's a shortage of people getting up to make something happen. You're going to ask me, am I building a team to buy hotels? What you think, Nika? Come on now. What you think? Am I building a team? You have no idea. Let me tell y'all where I'm coming from. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. It's rules to this thing. I'm not writing a manual, but I am going to. But I'm just looking for people who are looking for me. That's all. Some people going to get it and ride and some not. But I will tell you, everybody will see what's going to happen. I'm telling people right now, 2018. I've been working too hard, y'all. And a lot of people don't get to see behind the scenes. Nobody sees behind the scenes. And that's okay. It's not for everybody to see. But the stuff I've been putting work into, I'm all in though. See, that's the thing. A lot of people are interested. Hey, I'm interested. I'm committed. That's the only difference. I'm committed. I'm hungry. I want to win. I want to help people. And by just doing that right there, I'm going to win because I'm taking action. A lot of people haven't taken action yet. They're waiting for something. I don't know what that something is. I say good luck. I say that to everybody. People tell me so much. Good luck. Let me know how it works out for you. Because I'm not waiting around for people to decide what they're going to do with their lives, because I already have what I need to do. So this business credit is a piece of the puzzle. Business credit turns into hotels, turns into assisted living facilities, turns into residential private communities, turns into oil, turns into gas, turns into gold. All this turns into something. So business credit is just a vehicle that we're using to get funded. I don't care what type of business you have. To a certain extent, you can't be, doing some crazy stuff and think you're going to get funded. As long as you have a credible business, a consulting, or what have you, then you can get funded if you follow the right steps. So you're getting funded. Now you have 150, 200, 300,000 that you're funded based on your employment identification number. Once you get that 300,000, you can invest whatever you need to invest to make a return on your money and give them their money back. And let me tell y'all what I know. I work with a lot of different people who have a lot of money and they doing different things. Why do they never invest their own money? It's crazy, right? Crazy. Multi-millionaire. He's like, well, I'm going to use, and this is what's going to shock people. I gotta make sure I cover my stuff up. I ain't got time for no nonsense. So this is a credit card. So multi-millionaires. He said, I will use 6 or 7 of my credit cards to get $70,000 off of at 0% interest. And I'll use their money for a good 6 months because it's good for a year at 0% interest, family. Get that. 0%. Your credit cards at 0% as long as you're using them wisely and stop just, string, ching, ching. Some people just, and that's how I used to be. I had 4 credit cards I had to pay off. I'm telling you, I was swiping away. I didn't care. I was just like, I got money. I don't care. I just swipe away. It didn't matter to me. But I understand how to use credit cards now. So anybody stop throwing away. And this is a class that I'm going to be teaching because it's hard to teach like this. I need to be in front of people so I can give them the examples and show them proof of how credit cards work. Because some people are like, I don't want credit cards. Credit cards are bad. That's what we're taught. But you have everybody out there, multi-millionaires, busting their credit cards wide open like, yep, 0% interest for 12 months. Oh, you best believe I'm using 11 months and 29 days of this thing and give them their money back. I'm going to continue to make money on their money over and over and over and over and over and just keep doing it. That's what people are doing. Keep using their money. Why would you not? At 0% interest. You say that, but it's all about your return on your investment. Are you making a profit? That's the end goal. I don't care how pretty it looks. Are you making a profit? That's the goal. If you're making a profit and the numbers add up, do it. If you're not going to make a profit, why would you do it anyway? Why would you do it anyway? So I don't care about 30% utilization. Let me tell you what I do know. A lot of multimillionaires' credit is jacked up. They don't care about that. They cash heavy. So if you got 5 million, you care about, well, hold on, my credit scores are 500. Why care? I don't care about 30% utilization. That's just from a different perspective, though. So I'm not saying don't mess up, don't just run up your credit cards and stuff like that. If you're credit conscious and you want to have the 800 credit score, great. I'm not mad at you. Keep it below 30%. Some people need to go down to 5% utilization. You do what you need to do to maintain your household. But if it's going to give you profit, then you can use it a different way. It's just different ways for different people. That's all it is. But we don't know how to use these credit cards. We don't know how to use credit. We don't know how to use money. We don't know the cost of money is killing us. People have houses that's paid off right now, sitting on $250,000, making no money. Why? Donuts. It don't make sense. That's because they don't understand the logic behind the money. People with 800 credit score, it's like 750 and above. You can do anything with a 750 or above. You can get 0%, 18 months, 12 months, 6 months. People not even using the money. But yeah, I got 800. I got 800 credit score. What's up? You're not using the money. You might as well have a 350. You're wasting your money. You don't understand the time, money concept. That's all we have is time, money, memories. Stop playing. I just understand it because I go to these classes, then they feed me. And I'm just like, how does this dude have 46 credit cards? But he started breaking stuff down. He said, let me show you how I paid $0 out of my pocket and bought, and this is what my mindset was. He bought a mobile home park. Paid $67,000 for it. And he said, I'm going to show you how I did it with credit cards. He put it up there, and I was like, in my mind, I understand the mobile homes, double wides. I'm just like, I ain't messing with that. But let me tell y'all something. You don't know what you don't know. Once I'm like, hold on. I'm reading. I'm like, I wasn't reading this, but I'm reading. I'm just like, so Warren Buffett gets mobile homes, and he's a billionaire. So I said, well, let me dive a little deeper. Why is he getting mobile homes? Because it's cash heavy. It's turnaround. So I said, whoa. So when people ask me, am I messing with mobile homes? You better believe it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'll do mobile homes because I see it now. I didn't see it before. No one showed it to me. I met guys I think they was 22 years old. 22, made 2.1 million in the real estate game. And that's what changed my whole world. I said, time out, what? And they said, come here, young lads. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Let me talk to y'all. How y'all doing today? Everybody good? Y'all good? Okay. Well, hey, explain to me, what y'all doing? They made 2.1 million. 22 years old. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, people out here struggling to eat. We about three paychecks away from being homeless. People going through the struggle right now, and you got 22-year-olds making 2.1 million. Is there something wrong with that family? Is it us or is it them? What is it? Is it us or is it them? So give me every excuse you have, and then you got 45 seconds. And then we're going to say, do you want to go forward or do you want to stay right here? That's all you have is 45 seconds. And then it's time to move. If you got kids I met this young guy, probably 3 weeks ago. He's like 20 years old, full scholarship ride. This dude is like, I don't see how people work for people. I can't do it. And I'm not going to do it. I was like, wow. So he made a decision already at 20 years old. He's not going to work for people. And I said, well, do tell. I'm just sitting there listening. I'm not saying a word. He just feeding me like, I'm doing this. I'm writing this book. I got this coming out. I'm doing real estate. We just closed a deal. We doing this. I'm being featured. And I'm like, I said, I need to keep up with this guy. At 20 years old, killing the game. Their mindset is changing. When I go speak at these universities, it's like, I don't want to work for people. I don't see the benefit because I see people complaining about the jobs, all of them out there. So pretty much to me, in my mind, jobs suck. And these are from students. And I'm just like, I'm not telling them not to go work. I said, get your degree. You're already here. Get it. Get your degree. Start a business on the side. You can still work and go to school or go to school and have a business on the side or just have it on the side so you put the money into the degree. And I said, most of y'all have loans, and that's what we do. We start them out with loans and we get everybody in debt, and then they go work the debt off for the next 40, 50 years. That's America. That's the American way. We have to get up and change what we're doing, but we have to go get the right information from the right people. That's going to change our blueprint of what we think everything should be. You tell somebody go get credit cards, they'll fall out, pass out. I ain't messing with no credit cards. That's because that's our blueprint. That's what we were forced to receive because that's all we knew. So I'm giving people a different blueprint. I'm putting on a different pair of glasses for people. I'm giving y'all glasses right now so you can see something a little bit different than what we have been fed. I was fed the same thing. My mom was, go to school, get good grades, the same thing. Everybody get the same thing. So why not? And the thing that I don't really like is parents telling their kids the same thing. I haven't been to Chicago, not to speak. No, not to speak. I haven't been up there to speak. I'm supposed to be going to Detroit to speak. And down in Atlanta, I'm going to Tennessee, Missouri. I'll be out in California, Maryland, and I speak here in Virginia. I'm going to Harvard, hold on. I'll be at Harvard University. Yeah, I'm going to go up there and speak. I'm just speaking, and I'm going to tell y'all why. And I'm going to tell y'all before it happens. This is what I'm doing, y'all. So a bigger part of my speaking, sometimes I get paid, sometimes I don't. It don't make me a bit of difference. But the goal is to keep speaking at all these universities because I have a book. that's going to be coming out. That's for high school students and college students. And it needs to be #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. As I spoke to Les Brown, he told me, you become New York Times bestseller, you can command $50,000 to $75,000 to speak. I shouldn't be talking to y'all right now. I was like, run that by me again. So he told me, and I was like, I didn't know. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know you can get paid like that. But I do know universities are paying people 20, 22, 25,000 to speak. 1-2 hours. Imagine that. So yeah, I'm a speaker. Hire me, please. I'll look at my what I'm speaking on and go from there. So yeah, I'm about to hit the students up across the country, and the goal is to help, because all this information I'm giving y'all, they need to know. Why can't they know 10th, 11th, 12th freshman year? They need to know this stuff. They need to know so they're not in debt like we in debt, and we trying to dig our way out like it's like a never-ending dog. We got holes in the boat and we trying to throw the water out. It's like we already made the bed. Now we got to lay in it, but it's like you got to dig and do it in reverse. So if you teach these concepts earlier on, they have a fighting chance. That's all I'm saying. They have a fighting chance. So yeah, I do mentorship, and this is what I do. Depending on where you want to go. And I will tell anybody on this line, I don't care how much money you make, I don't care what job you have, give me 3 years. You'll be done working. You'll be done working. You'll be done working, but you'll have a system set up to where you get paid from different vehicles. But a lot of people, they're scared to let the chains go. So you have to keep working your job, and then you keep working on your craft. Whatever your skill, whatever you're passionate about, you have to put the time into that. That's the only way it's going to work. I can't do it for you, but I guarantee you I can give you what you need. I put money on that one. I can give you I can lay it out for you. I will lay it out and be like, you're not going to like this one, but this is what you have to do in this area. You have to do this in this area. You have to do this in this area. And you have to be consistent and persistent. And you have to stay hungry. That's the only way it's going to work. 10%. That's it. Chicago is in the building. I haven't been to Chicago. Mobile homes are great. Don't stop caring after you get that first million. Forget that. It's not even going to make a difference. Million is not even going to make a difference when it's not going to register. You just keep going. That's all. Just keep going and keep helping the people. That's all we do. Keep helping people. That's how we win. Anybody got any questions? I'm sorry I had to go in. I know it was a joke. I know you are already hungry, Miss Nika. I get it. And I love it. Anybody else have anything? I just want to share a few things. I don't want to go too hard because people they're going to be like, oh, that scared me. He's talking about money. How dare he? Oh, my goodness, y'all. We just got to speak more about it. It's okay. It's not going to bite us. It's going to hurt us by not knowing. Going once. I'm going to give 1 minute and then I'm going to be signing the heck off. Signing off. 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 Business credit is here to stay. Okay, y'all. I had fun. Until next time, y'all be easy.